on a Wednesday, everybody? Oh yeah, no, I'll be popping on in a minute. Just getting the crowd in and getting a few graphics ready. Eagle Pass, Patricia, good to see you. So yeah, the story tonight that we're going to see an increase in rain chances, good news, and we might have to sacrifice Labor Day weekend for it in the city. Good evening. Bill Taylor here. Ken's 5 Weather Center. First Alert. Oh my gosh, First Alert. I haven't said that in forever. Ken's 5 Digital Center. But yeah, we used to be First Alert Weather for years, so it's a hard habit to break sometimes. Okay, I'm really waiting for this thing to load. It's really cloudy here today, a lot like... Hey, Lauren. Oh, it's going to be a minute before we get cooler, especially dropping in humidity. Be nice if we could drop that humidity, but that's going to be a minute on both. Kerrville, what's up, Maria? We'll get things started. Look at this, August 2022. The average 215, we almost did it. So we closed the books. Hi, Vanessa, Houston area. Tough one, Terry. I really don't pay attention to their forecast. It's a little out of my jurisdiction. But yeah, as you can see, we have, oh, that's not right. What did you just do? Okay, that's, oh, there, oh my gosh, this is not cooperating. Okay, you go there. I don't want that one. You can see we were just in the neighborhood of getting a normal amount of precipitation, 0.05 of an inch off. Not too bad. 722 is the 2022 rain gauge amount. That's incredible, when we should have 20.5 inches in the gauge. So take a look at August and how it shaped up. It was just a week ago that we had the highest one-day total, and in fact, this was the highest amount of rain in a day since February, 1.5. You can see it last Wednesday. We got a trace today. It all adds up to 210, 210 in Countdown City. Perfect August total for San Antonio, right? Now, here's what's incredible. While we were, you can see, about average, all right, maybe just a little bit below average, a pocket over New Braunfels and near Seguin, much more below average. But once you get to the greens and the blues that are in South Texas, you're going well above average. And once you move south of there, look at this. I mean, we're talking about 300 to 400% above the monthly average. This was August rain, okay? And you know, that wherever you see no color, like from about Lakey stretching through downtown San Antonio, then just a sliver along I-10, that's the average amount. We got right at it, I just showed you, 2.10. As you move into the green, the blue, the white, you're going 400 to 500% of the monthly average. That is incredible. So it was a good soaker, especially when you consider how dry it was May, June, July, right? 3 months of high pressure, hardly any rain, and crazy 100-degree days. We had 17 of them in June. We had 28 of them in July. All but 2 days of July were 100 or above. And we were on pace to break the record. I thought when I was talking in mid-July, I mean, we were pacing to be at like 70 at this point. And we just hit the brakes at 58, one shy of the record all time of 100-degree days in 1 year. So heavy rain moves to the north, Lakey and a good portion of Real County under a flash flood. Let's see, that's looking like an advisory tonight until 9:15. So that includes Camp Wood, just covering Lakey. Notice that the showers and even healthy downpours did not last very long in the San Antonio area. Gonzales up to about Austin, you can see a big burst of very heavy rainfall there, right up I-35. Had some good showers in downtown San Antonio about midday hours. It was like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and that was about it. Yeah, it looks like we got good rain, Renee and Mary, for the weekend. Kerrville this weekend looks like a good chance of rain, absolutely. But it really looks like it focuses a little farther south. So Kerrville might be a better Labor Day weekend weather-wise than our wet forecast. Happy Wednesday, Shell. Hey, Paul. Good evening, Chris. What's up, Adriana? Gotcha, Wesley. What's happening? Hey, Lauren. Wasn't a wet Wednesday, but happy birthday to Willie Fistergash. All right, Willie. Happy birthday. Is he watching, Enrique? What about Houston? Will they have oh, okay, sorry. Um, Houston always, and I really do think, I know I said it's out of my jurisdiction, but the same front drapes across South Texas. I don't see why they would not get a lot of rain this weekend too, okay? I really do think they will. Because we've got a few elements playing along here. Number one, our area of low pressure. So this will kind of be the focal point for rain as we get into tomorrow and Friday. So notice that it's kind of drifting west of El Paso. So there's still some pretty good energy with this low. And I think we'll see some showers west of the city. Best chances are going to be Hill Country and the Rio Grande, as we still have some energy moving into that area of the state. Once we get to San Antonio, a lot of that stuff is not moving this far east. And so that's why we haven't seen a ton of rain here. We've seen some good sea breeze showers, and that's still going to be possible in the next 48 hours. But when a front comes down, and we've got tropical moisture, and that front stalls out over South Texas, that's when we're expecting much more rainfall here in San Antonio. In fact, one of the dramatic increases of rain chances and forecast was here today on what we call the QPF, the Quantitative Precipitation Forecast, okay, where it's taking the next 7 days, and here's what the models are thinking on the amount of rain that falls. And if you look at the legend at the top, once you start hitting the reds and the burgundies, you're going 3 to 4 inches of rain, up to 5 in some spots, Maverick County, Eagle Pass. As you move up into the city, you'll notice that now this is jumping into the 3-inch to 3 1/4 to maybe 3 1/2 across the San Antonio area. This is not, I mean, it does include obviously Thursday, Friday. It's the next 7 days. It's between now and next Wednesday. But it really focuses, a lot of this rain is going to be Sunday, Monday, Labor Day, Monday. Because as I'm going to show you, we'll step through. This is the HRRR model, which has been performing very well. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. As soon as I drink coffee, every time, if you're with me on these Facebook Lives, you know. Courtney, I'm so sorry. Just in time for first one in 3 years, and it's going to rain. Is it going to rain? Yes, it is, Victoria. Yes, Chance. Good evening, Rick. Forecast put a damper on our end of the summer pool party. It does. I would try to have it Saturday. Saturday's got a chance of rain, but better chances Sunday, Monday. So we're going to take a look at both models, okay? The two bigs are going to be the HRRR and the IBM. We're looking at the former of the two first. The HRRR has done a really good job of late. So a couple of light showers could fall early tomorrow morning. Then you see, same in the hill country, but not very much. And then some good downpours. Boy, look, Thursday looks really thin until this time tomorrow night. Look at that burst. Very heavy rain expected late tomorrow night, early Friday. Then we quiet down with a few more showers popping Friday. Let's go to the IBM. Pardon me, see if we have what we call a model consensus. Do they agree with each other? And the IBM looking about the same on initialization, which is, how good is it doing right now? A few showers out west and north of the city is about right. So stepping forward, we see showers early tomorrow are west. Afternoon heating, a few, but not many. No big bursts of rain late tomorrow night. Friday morning now, Friday, and just scattered areas of rain. There's Saturday morning early. Looks like it skirts north of the city. And then it really picks up. That's going to be Saturday afternoon, scattered showers. So yeah, see? They don't necessarily agree with each other 100%. In fact, the IBM has this much drier in the next 48 hours. So the chances are still running about 30-40%, I'm going with, over the next couple of days. And then we're increasing everything by Sunday, Monday. So I'm going to stick with the HRRR mainly because if the model, especially one that we trust, like that one, is showing some pretty good rains tomorrow night, I want to at least show you that, because if it doesn't happen, then okay, but at least you'll know if it does, and we have something to expect, if you will. Now, one of the big reasons why we're able to kind of, keep things active in rain chances is that the high is positioned well to the north and northwest. So you notice that we don't have that high pressure influence that we had in May, June, July that was shutting down rain chances and getting us really hot. Have you got your Spurs mug ready? I don't. Shelly, good point. Upcoming season, it's going to be soon. Olay got rain in Carrizo Springs right now. Awesome. Big Lake getting lots of rain. Thank you, Charlotte. Olay. Hola, Olay. Sending some coffee your way. Thanks, Carol. Appreciate you. Happy birthday. Your first full day, right? All right. What else we got? Elmo Ranch needs some rain. I feel you, Sue. I do. A lot of San Antonio, like north, northwest, really missing out in these last few days of heavy rains, which has had its effects, by the way. This damp weather did a number on the molds today. Mold count, if you felt it, 5,120. Still a decent amount of fall elm. That is down from yesterday, day before. Even if we go back to Sunday, Monday, we had heavy fall elm counts. So that's finally down a little bit, but molds have shot up, 5,120. You're welcome. Happy birthday. So yeah, it has its effects. I wanted to show you guys what we've got in the tropics. That's holding in a yawn. That's what that looks like. Your eyes tear up. But you don't want to keep yawning. Okay, so things are quiet in the Gulf and relatively quiet in the Caribbean. There was one little burst there of thunderstorm activity that bared a little watching, but National Hurricane Center is now taking its eyes off of that. But keeping a very close eye on these three systems. The race is on for Danielle. We've got let's make sure this is still accurate information. Wow, a lot of tabs open. I'm closing all of them. It always just slows the computer down, I think. I'm old school that way. So, let me see this. Sorry, guys. 60, 80, correct. 70, 80, 40, 40 now. So that went down just a touch. So that's the only change in the far east Atlantic, just off the coast of Africa. Looks like the Cape Verde Islands is where that storm is, right side of your screen. That's 40-40 now instead of 40-50. That's the only change on what you're seeing, because these numbers I did this afternoon. High chances of development on a storm that would just move farther north in the Atlantic and not affect any land. But that first storm that's going to go north of the Caribbean, that one does have a chance of a U.S. landfall if you see the path that it's taken. Now, the computer models have it moving into the east coast of the United States. It'll be several days, but a 60 to 80% chance that becomes a tropical cyclone and eventually Danielle. So let's talk about that for a moment, because here we are wrapping up August, and we've got 3 named storms already checked off. Our 4th is Danielle for the Atlantic season. And that's why did that just stop there? That is really strange. Why aren't you playing out? Okay, I've never seen that before. Anyway, it's expected to be, well, it will be Danielle. If the storm gets named, Danielle. But here's what happened. It's August is over, okay? So unless we get a storm named in the next 2.5 hours, right, or 3 hours, 2.5, sorry, 10:30, 11:30. Unless that happens in the next 2.5 hours, okay, we will not have a named storm in August, and the last time that happened, 1997. That's extraordinary. 1997. That blows my mind that we have not had an August-free storm, August-free of named storm, tropical storm or hurricane since 1997. 25 years since that's happened. That's impressive. All right, rain chances. 30% Thursday, Friday, 40% Saturday, Sunday, Monday look like the big days, but every day's got a chance of getting rainfall. Need every drop. Aquifer dropped another 1/10 of a foot. Not bad. You're doing great conservation-wise. Continue. We're in stage 2 restrictions. So that means 6 and 7. If your address ends in a 6 or a 7, you can water tomorrow morning. If your address ends in a 4 or 5, you can water right now before 11 p.m. 7-11 rule in effect. You should only use your sprinklers between 7 and 11 a.m., 7 and 11 p.m. That's a good rule anyway, by the way. If you want the most effective watering, water in those hours. That's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. All right, this coffee is really good tonight. It's Pike Place coffee. This is from our good friends at Starbucks. The bougie K-Cups continue, so I'm very excited about that. We need this rain. I hate to give up Labor Day for it, but one thing I'm so glad to do on a Wednesday night, because it has been a minute. It really feels like a while since we've checking with Julie on what's coming up on Kids 5 News at 10. We're checking with Julie on what's coming up on Kids 5 News. I said it's Kids 5 News on Channel 5. We are CBS in San Antonio. We're checking with Julie on what's coming up on Kids 5 News at 10. Yes! Julie, welcome back.
Thank you.
We really missed you.
You should see the look Matt's giving you right now.
I know. Yeah, no, if you can get me a tank and some oxygen, I might actually live to see the 10 o'clock. I really ripped it that time. I let it go.
You did. I'm so impressed and
Julie,
just
I'm gonna leave
honored.
it all out there. That's what I'm going to do for you.
I feel so honored.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
break my wrist.
I know. David sprained his wrist with that tambourine.
David
He was
went
on it.
all out
I know.
tonight. I've never heard better tambourine.
It was a little messy.
And I've heard a lot of it's a little
It was
bit
a little messy.
It was a little messy, but David, no, thank you. Welcome
Thank you,
back. I hope you
yes.
had some great time off and
Thank
well rested.
you. Yes.
Recharged.
We're feeling great.
We
Feeling great on
almost
this
did a check
Wednesday.
in with Brittany, but it didn't happen.
You know what?
I don't think we can, contractually speaking.
Yeah, you can't. I made sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brittany. Okay, sorry.
So what is coming up on Eyewitness News
Oh.
at 10?
There you go.
5 News.
So tonight we have the whole gang. We have Matt, we have Henry, we have Alicia, we have ECs, of course, and then we have Nate.
Nate
So I'm so
Ryan.
excited.
Oh,
Yes.
well, everybody is here tonight. Big Wednesday night.
It's a big Wednesday night. I'm so excited to be back. But the story I wanted to get to, we're talking Burger Boy tonight.
Burger Boy. I've never had a Burger Boy.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah?
Yes.
This
I know.
whole time I
know,
thought
it's
this
terrible.
was Bill.
I know.
I'm just
I'm
yeah.
letting you down. Look,
After
you're back
that,
and
I'm a
look
little
at it. She's
disappointed.
back, and I'm very sorry.
Yeah, no, you should be. Really.
I would say I'd do it tomorrow, but I can't do it tomorrow. I had a burger today.
I don't see why you can't have one tomorrow.
You gotta, I gotta watch now. I can't, my uric acid was a little on the high side. So you gotta watch
Yeah, I
the
get
red
you.
meat.
I get you.
This is what you talk about at my age. Sorry,
That was more than I wanted to know about.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to get into my uric acid count, but here it is. It's out there,
There you
along with
go.
your 7-day forecast.
We're gonna have to verify that.
The next verified segment. Yeah.
There you go.
We spoke to Bill's general practitioner. All right, so
So,
Tell me
new
about Burger
location
Boy,
tonight.
the
We
San
have a new
Antonio fan.
location, yes. So this is the 6th location, but this is the first one outside of San Antonio city limits.
really,
Yes, it's an interesting one. So we have that tonight, and we have a lot more for you tonight at 10, so I hope you're watching.
I saw the great Jeff Johnsey setting up outside. He does the best looking live
He
shots.
sure
We do have
does.
a big show coming up tonight.
We
Very
sure do. We're excited.
Glad to have you back, Julie.
Thank
you so
you.
much. Really appreciate you. I've really got to put Burger Boy on the menu. I do, right, Ray? Ray is giving it high marks. All right, top 3 burger joints in San Antonio. Is it in your top 3?
Yeah, to me it's number one. Burger Boy's number one.
Oh, Burger Boy is number 1. Look at that. That was quick.
Back to my childhood, there was a place called TJ's on the south side. I loved their burgers. Exactly like that burger.
TJ's on the south side. When Ray was growing up, they took little Raymond to TJ's for his hamburger, and now that brings it back. So when you bite into that burger, yeah, your inner child is smiling. That's awesome. That means a lot. That it's got to be number 1. That's cool. That's good stuff. All right, let me see. What else, everybody? Where's your favorite burger? There's so many good. I've never had Burger Boy either. See, Shelly? Thank you. I got to do it. Sing it in Spanish. Oh, see? They want a Spanish edition of Checking with Julie. En español. Oui, oui. We can get David on tambourine, maybe Teresa on some gritos. We can get this party going. We got to go trumpet. Yeah, I think we need trumpet if we go Spanish on it. I know, right, Hanag? Now we're all starving. Oh, Ole, that is... Stop it. I can't believe I just read that. I will not say it. Coffee has, Carol. It is good time. This is not decaf. Ernie. Who's Ernie? Eating barbacoa in the rain. That's a good song, isn't it? That should be. Yes, it did, Samantha. A little storm in the Pacific side. Good catch. Let me go to this, which you won't see, but I'll keep the 7-day going for that, and tell you about what's going on in the Eastern Pacific. We've got a storm that's got an 80 to 90% of formation, so this is a sure thing moving west. So a move away from Mexico won't really impact Mexico unless it takes a right turn to the Baja. Always possible, but the early indications are that it's going to continue on a western track over the next couple of days. Form south of the southern coast of Mexico by late this week. Gradual development. Tropical depression could form early next week as the low moves westward or west-northwest. So that's something to watch. If it's going a little more northwest, obviously it would impact the Baja, spread some moisture in that direction. You know, sometimes you have to really, and I'm glad you bring that up, you have to watch closely those Pacific storms. That can usually be a tremendous moisture feed across Mexico and right into South Texas. In fact, on a couple of you go back to the 98 flood, that was one of the big moisture sources. We had a decaying tropical system in the Eastern Pacific just stream a ton of upper level moisture over top of us. We had a front that stalled out just below the Balcones Escarpment and was the surface trigger for a training effect. We had all the moisture we needed from the Gulf. It was just a perfect recipe it was 20 inches of rainfall in a day. I mean, a day and a half. It was unbelievable flooding. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up on this Wednesday night. Make sure to join us on KENS 5 News at 10. There's a 7-day. I'll leave that up for a moment. And consider a Spanish version of Checking In with Julie. And then, Julie, would you deliver what is coming up at 10 in Spanish? That's the only question. I could. Okay. Right. No, I feel you. All right. Notice we've been getting hit and miss storms. Yes. And our surrounding areas are getting major. Yeah, there are a lot of good downpours out and about, Adam. We did not get much in San Antonio again today, as has been the case. But, you know, we closed the books on August at about where we should get rain for the month. A lot of you get, you know, better around the area. But I think on Sunday, Monday, as you can see there, those chances are the best we've seen in a while, and those are the best in the 7-day for San Antonio. Looks like it's going to be a very wet Labor Day weekend. Have a good one. We'll see you at 10. God bless y'all.